This is the final product. I actually had to end up re-blending it because it was just way too chunky. Guess what, y'all? I'm watching A Different World again. About to get some editing done. I have been just sitting here scrolling for a while, and I know it's not fruitful, so I'm going to be productive. I locked into editing these past couple hours. It is 4:05. Been getting some things done. So I did already start eating this, but it's grapes, strawberries, and then pepper jack cheese. I drizzled honey on everything. It's really good. And then I'm finishing off this dinosaur bag, and then that's just plain water that's in there. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Hey y'all, so I'm on my way to choir. Have my handy dandy bag that I always do. Love this tote bag. I also love the headband. I was actually wearing this outfit earlier. I just didn't show y'all. Y'all, my earbuds was playing games just now, but I got this on. I really love it. I'm currently eating some schoolwork done. My dinner was the same as like my snack that I had earlier. I just added some salami. Still haven't got to the carrot cake yet, but I'm excited to tap into that. Essentially, I got to make a cognitive map on the reading and literature instruction for English second language learners. Ooh, I be having a hard time with this. So I'm looking over the PowerPoint, and then in the separate tab, I have like the instructions for how it's due. This won't take me any more than 10 minutes max, but yeah. And then I have some honors work that's due tomorrow that came out of nowhere, y'all. Like literally came out of nowhere. I have an exam on Wednesday. I'll get through it though. Good morning, y'all. I pray that y'all had a good morning so far. This is like my favorite ring of all time. And y'all, I have a dilemma. Like this morning, I was trying to figure out, am I gonna be a silver girl or a gold girl? Like whenever me and Aunt get married, gold ring or silver ring? I'm really leaning towards gold. I really am leaning towards gold. Silver pops on my skin, but gold, I just like how gold has more like statement pieces like these rings, which I love. I love. I'm in a ponytail. Okay. Put in some dry shampoo by the Batiste one. It was flaky. No, I said, oh, why would y'all do that? But read Ephesians this morning. It's talking about how we have one God, one faith, one heavenly Father, one Spirit. We should be walking in unity. We should be showing tolerance, meaning our willingness to allow certain things, not everything, because that could be borderline abusive, but for other believers, we should be tolerant with certain things. We should be showing love. We should be showing humility, meaning we should think of ourselves in a very humble and lowly way, because we are nothing compared to God. So I was reading about all that. My calves are finally not as sore from when I've been jump roping these past couple of days. Anything else? My banana matcha this morning was amazing. The plantain, Lord, I'm mixing up. Yeah, no, that is what it's called. I thought I was saying plantation, y'all. I'm sorry. The plantain matcha yesterday was not it. It was not it. It's too much going on. No matter how much I blended it, it was still too crispy. I need to chill out. I'm looking more toward a blueberry matcha next week though. I don't know. But the banana matcha has been so good. I only have one more banana left, which is sad. I finished basically all my cheese and all my salami and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to my career management class. Nails still holding on strong. I pray that y'all have a very blessed morning. And yeah, talk to y'all later. Okay, here's the outfit: black top, and then I got this orange pants, and then feet. Y'all, those are my literal favorite of all time. Just the spread. I put creamer in here. And then this. Okay. I'm in a slump. Like, I'm genuinely in a slump. I don't want to edit. I don't want to film. I don't want to get anything done. I took like a 30-minute nap. And that's really all I needed. But like even getting back up, I was not like motivated. Let's get things done, yada, yada, yada. I really didn't even want to take a nap to begin with. I'm just feeling so many emotions. And it's not even a big event that's happened or anything. It's just generally, I just feel unsatisfied right now. And usually when I'm unsatisfied, I go purchase stuff. But I told myself, Araya, you're not spending money till Wednesday. It's Tuesday. So, not spending money. But to help with this, I'm going to do a workout. And I don't really film all of my at-home workouts because I'm not all the way clothed. I just don't feel like you have to see that. You know I'm working out. Or at least I hope you know I'm working out. What else? My nails are done. I've been showing y'all these cuties. Oh, toes are done. I'm not really that big into makeup, but I'll try to like do my eyebrows, something like that. My hair, I haven't really been wearing it out. I just been throwing it in a ponytail or a bun, so that could be adding into it. Gonna take a shower after. Just feel nice. I did an everything shower like 2 days ago, so I'm good in that department. But I just feel so, ugh. You know what I'm saying? So, I need to get this together because the way I'm feeling is just not good. I had a terrible headache earlier. I don't know if I like the quality of this vlog yet because I haven't uploaded the clips into CapCut to edit. I really want to like go so far in content creation. However, I lack consistency. There's just like so many things I have on my mind. I'm so excited to see Ant this weekend. And I'm trying to plan everything to just surprise him so that when he gets there, everything is seamless and smooth. But I also have a little bit of anxiety because I have a lot of anxiety when he comes because I want everything to be nice when he comes. I want to do things that he really enjoys so he doesn't have to worry about anything because Ant does a lot for me. So yeah, Easter's this week, and Easter there is something, I kind of mentioned this. I don't know if I'm keeping those clips in or not, but I kind of mentioned this, but there is something really traumatic that happened to me on Easter, like in 2023, so 2 years ago. And so it just has not been one of the holidays I've looked forward to, which is so sad because our Savior is risen. You get what I'm saying? But that is something that has been etched in my mind, and it feels like it happened 10 years ago, but it's only been 2 years ago. Just with the longevity of how long I've been suffering as a result of that. And so there's just a lot on my mind. There's a lot I'm thinking about. So yeah, that's why I'm struggling. I'm struggling right now. So like I said, I'm gonna do a quick workout, emphasis on quick. I'm gonna do fluctuations workout so that'll be easier. Take a shower, put on like some tights and a t-shirt, just something different than shorts and a t-shirt because I've been wearing that a lot. What else? I don't know what else. I think I'm gonna make another matcha. Y'all, I just don't feel the best. I still have like a slight headache, so I'm gonna take some more medicine. Yeah, I'm not feeling too good. And I honestly don't even want to do everything I said, but because I said it, I'm gonna do it, okay? I want to plan content, but y'all, I've been terrified to go back to like making TikTok videos and doing all the things, but that's how I got most of my followers on TikTok. Anyways, I got like 7,000 followers in less than a year. So it's not like I can't do it. If I'm being real, I have not been believing in myself recently. And that makes me sad. So I'm gonna sit with that and process it, do everything else I said, and then hopefully in the next clip I'll feel better. It's gonna be okay. This is where I would be standing at. But that's not enough light. Let that be known. That was only is the workout that I was following. It was really hard this time. Like the first time I did these, I really struggled. Second and third time, I think it was cool. I think it's like the fourth or maybe the third. This was really hard for me, having a hard week. But shout out to her. Her name is Fituation. Her real name is Nyla, but there is Fituation right there on the screen. So I think I should really subscribe to her. Really hit. They get the job done. Like I said, I struggle with this, but shout out to me for getting it done. Okay, I'm gonna go to the cafeteria now so I can go eat. Change my shorts because they're Daisy Dukes. I'm just gonna do Crocs with no socks. I know it's nasty, but I don't care. So, come on, y'all. Oh, wow. Y'all, guess who forgot their dairy pill? Me. So my stomach's gonna hurt. Y'all hear this? There's nothing left. Y'all see that? Nothing left. Why am I telling y'all that? I just found out I have a nut allergy. I'm laughing at disbelief. I already put like a cold compress on my eye. Sunshine on me. I'm vlogging. I found out in last week's vlog that I had a coconut allergy. And flowy. Y'all, so this is my third matcha so far, and it looks so much better. Like, it looks way better, y'all. Way better. So I mixed oat milk with coconut sugar, because I still have a lot of that left, and then some sugar-free vanilla syrup from that tea brand. And then I put that as a base. Oh, I blended it, then put it as a base so that there's no chunks. Then I poured some of the matcha, and I did less water this time so it could be kind of foamy. Then I put the rest of the oat milk as like a third layer. So I think it looks really beautiful. Let's do a taste test. Oh, okay. Too much coconut sugar. Ooh. Ooh. Which I knew I had it topically, possibly, but I still was using coconut oil. So I know that was my fault. 100%, I knew that was my fault. Hair care products, I tried to stay away from coconut oil. I just had it in small trace amounts. Now, other nuts, peanuts, all that stuff, tree nuts, I grew up eating them. The walnut trees, they would fall, I would eat them, even if they were green on the outside or not. Even if they were ripe, I would still eat them. Peanuts, when I used to have them at Texas Roadhouse, I would open them up, crack them, throw them on before I eat them. Trail mix, I ate it all the time. Peanut butter, I love peanut butter sandwiches. I don't even care if there's no jelly. I just want a peanut butter sandwich. All that being said, as to why my throat started closing when I had that trail mix, beats me. I'm not going to be slow like I was in the past and try to try things out and be in denial about the fact that I have an allergic reaction to nuts. But I'm just not going to try them until I get a full allergy test done, which I don't feel like doing, nor paying for it. Like, what the heck? But like, this is crazy. Dairy and now nuts. I told Kenzie, if seafood is an allergy that's next, after 19 years of me living and these allergies are developing, everybody is gonna have to see me one-on-one.
I don't know why she's telling us she don't.
The point is, I'm in shock. I already used a cold compress. Thanks to Kenzie for telling me on my eye, because I took some allergy medicine because I realized my throat was starting to close up again, as it did in last week's vlog. So I acted quickly, and then my eye just started like leaking. My eye was leaking and itching really badly. So handle that off camera. I'm just using the Target brand allergy relief. I bought it back in like November. It's about to be done though, but y'all, this is crazy. Like, developing an allergy when you're an adult is like surreal. It just, yeah. Well, I will be eating velvet taco later tonight for the first time. I know that was a switch, but I don't know what else to say. Like, I don't understand why this keeps happening. This is insane. To find out that you have multiple allergies within a week and it's not through an allergy test or something, that's insane. I have 5 bags, y'all. 5 bags. I started off with like 15 to 20. I've just been destroying these. And then today, Man, I can't. Oh my goodness. I'm in shock. Like, I really am. I can't believe this is happening. Like, this is scary. What is it? Oh, these two. I bought these. They're not my favorite. The chocolate chip ones are my favorite, but this has cashews in it. And I'm scared to try that too, so. I know that you can develop allergies as an adult, but I just didn't think it would be me. But my siblings, my youngest brother, Mari, I said my sibling. My cousin, a lot of my cousins, my youngest brother, Mari, they're allergic to a lot of stuff like tumbleweeds, dirt, I'm trying to think what else. And tumbleweeds is pretty specific to the part of Texas that we're from, which is Lubbock, but like they're allergic to that stuff. Nuts, tree nuts, allergic to it. Seafood, they're allergic to it. And they've just started to like slowly incorporate their allergies into certain meals. They might still have a reaction, but it's not nearly as severe as it used to be. So for this to happen, it's like, I just didn't think it was me. I don't think I ever got an allergy test as a kid. I was telling Kenzie, I am the first great-grandbaby, grandbaby, and daughter. And so a lot of stuff was kind of skipped with me. I don't think I ever got an allergy test taken. And so I'm overwhelmed. I'm very overwhelmed. I'm glad to be alive. This is the second time within a week, but man. Y'all, the queso was really good. Super spicy, so I'm gonna keep mixing it. These chips, great dipping avenue. And then I love they did not skip on the steak. All this cost me like $15, and this was free because I signed up for the first time. So we're gonna be watching Missing You. This is Milan's TV, so shout out to her for bringing it. She's currently gone at the moment, but she also got some juice, so shout out to her for that. And I'm giving away my nuts so I can stay proactive and not have another allergic reaction. Good morning, y'all. So today is actually my baby sister's birthday. Well, one of my baby sister's birthdays, Kiani. Y'all, I can remember her being born. I can remember like when she was super, super, super little, going to get her in the middle of the night, like just to take care of her if she's crying. I remember all the things. I remember that same thing with Mari as well. And Mari's gonna be 11 this year. I don't remember as much with the twins because me and the twins are only like 2 years apart, but it's her birthday today, so I didn't show y'all. Hopefully my mom records like a good quality video. What is he playing?
It's probably a commercial.
Happy birthday!
I told you it was him.
I like these.
Here, let's come over here.
I didn't know.
Here.
I got this
Here.
I didn't know I had this roller.
This is from Sissy. That's from Rhea. It's a pillow. Don't put it on the floor.
On the bed. It goes on the bed.
It's for you to lay on. Remember you was just asking me for a pillow yesterday?
Huh?
Here. Let me hold it. Mari.
Open it. It's like a book and you're gonna draw.
You get to learn how to write your name and draw your letters. What do you say?
Thank you.
Look in the camera and tell Rhea thank you.
Thank you.
If she does or if she remembers to, I'll include it in the video. But I got her like this. It's a flat pillow, but it can fold into a cube, and it has like a blue cat meow thing. Got it for $5 like in February, I think. It was either February or early March, but I really think it was February. No, March? It was early March, so I got it over a month ago. It was only $5. So it's like a pillow pet, but cube version. I was like, that's so cute. And then what else did I get her? Educational. Y'all know I'm gonna be a teacher. So I got her this book where you can like trace the letters and stuff, because I don't need none of my siblings being illiterate. Like, no. That's not cool, because kids nowadays know all the lyrics to Sexy Red and Lotto and Meg Thee Stallion and Gunna. They know all that stuff. However, they can't write their name. They still think that their nickname is Pookie or Junebug or Man. Like, no, we are not. We are not doing that. I'm not saying that nobody can listen to secular songs, but the carnal ones with these kids, that is not appropriate underneath any context. Like, little girls know what a coochie is, and like, I'm not talking about in an environment where that's the word that their parents use to teach them about their sexual anatomy, because it is important to make kids aware of those things so that they don't learn it in a perverted environment somewhere else. But they know all these things. They know about discharge and all of that stuff. And again, not because their parents are teaching them. They know about sex not because their parents are teaching them. They know about guns not because their parents are teaching them. They know about playing house not because their parents are teaching them. Y'all get what I'm saying? But it's because the world is teaching them, and that's terrible. That's terrible, that's terrible, that's terrible. Also, I did use discharge as an example, but that just came to mind because Sexy Red made the, she said she was gonna drop a lip gloss line, and the names were like nut, gonorrhea, STD, discharge. So it's like these kids know about that stuff, not in an environment that's healthy and learning, but because they learned it in a perverted way through the world. It pains me to see. But yeah, so I sent that for Key a week ago. The package is already there. Do things in advance. Do things in advance. Do things in advance, okay? Maybe that's the theme for this week. I don't know. But no, actually, pause. I already know what the theme for this week is going to be. It's going to be doing things even when you don't want to get them done. This morning, I filmed like one of my first TikToks, like real deal TikToks that I thought about in advance. Filmed the first one, and I haven't done that in probably over a year. I was saying yesterday how I don't feel motivated. I don't want to vlog. I don't want to do content or anything. But the truth is, I have wanted to do content since I was a little girl. And I literally said this yesterday. I don't know if I'm going to keep the clip in. Like, I don't know if the lighting was good, but I've always wanted to do content. I've always wanted to vlog. I will always talk to myself like, hey guys, welcome back to such and such's channel. Today we're doing this. Like, I was into slime, I was into gymnastics, I was into so many different things, and I limited myself because I was like, you don't look like how the other girls look, or you don't have these new products, or you don't do this. I don't need all of that because I speak eloquently, and that's no one but God's grace. Because y'all, there was a time in my life where I wouldn't even speak. I was so shut off because of everything that was happening to me as a kid. And so my point is that I'm going to be consistent at least till the end of this year, max a whole year from now. So next April, I want to consistently post on my YouTube channel. Weekly vlogs or weekend vlogs are the easiest thing for me personally because it's just my life. But post that once a week or a longer video once a week on my YouTube. And then for TikTok, I want to start off slow with like posting like once a week, and then I want to go to maybe 2 to 3 times a week just so that I can gain more traction. That's how I got my followers in the first place. And so I'm gonna do that, and then if that doesn't work out, I can complain like, okay God, this isn't for me, okay, I need to give up. But I've always had a desire to film microphones, podcasts, YouTube videos, CapCut. I even used to use Viva Video, like editing on or off of Android, looking at different iPads and different things for editing, GoPros, tripods, ring lights. I've had my fair share. I still have my bigger ones in the back. And so, yeah, I'm gonna actually try and apply myself before I just shut it all out. But yeah, gonna read Ephesians soon. Bye. Yo, this is so good. I just went back to a banana matcha. I'm really thinking about doing like a strawberry one later throughout the week or next week, or like maybe, ooh, a mango one. That would be I feel like that would be good with this, or a blueberry one. I literally have so many different options. Y'all, this banana matcha latte wasn't even all that, like, it was all right, but it wasn't nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was all right. 0 out of 10. Aunt so graciously got me this package, and then, oh, and then this one as well. So I'm gonna open them up with, oh, I'll get my room key, because I don't really carry key. Yes, I do. My car keys. What am I? Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Pause. Where are my keys? Oh, they was in here. Okay, so let's open this. I don't know where the front is. Okay, this is sideways. Okay, wait. I'm starting to think this wasn't an opening. Oh yeah, it was. Oh my goodness. Whew. And y'all, this box was so heavy. Y'all, so before I show y'all what it is, me and Aunt basically have this notes app. Duh. I'm sorry, y'all. Me and Aunt we use the notes app because y'all know we're long distance. And so basically we have a list of like gifts or like experiences that we want. And like we'll talk about it with each other, but for the most part, we just keep it in there. So like, for example, there's a couple restaurants I want to go to. So if we're in town, Aunt will know like, hey, I want to take you to a restaurant. And it can kind of be like a surprise, but not really a surprise because I already put it on the notes app. For Aunt, he'll write like, okay, I want an Apple Watch. I haven't gotten it for him yet, but like that's something I can know to keep in mind for like when a birthday or something comes up. Also on the notes app, he'll put like sweatpants in the size that he's in. So like if I ever want to randomly just give him a gift and use a surprise element, because I love surprises and Aunt does too, and it just makes us feel good and just helps us as we're long distance, we're able to do that. And so I sent a video to Aunt on TikTok. I didn't even put it on the list, but I sent, oh Lord. Oh, is it already open? Oh no, it's not. I sent a video on TikTok to Aunt and it was of this couple doing the hand casting kit. And I was like, that's so cool. Like, I love it. I was like, I feel like that's amazing. Like, we should do something like that because we already have this. Like, we've already used our hands with certain things. And this is Ecclesiastes 4:9. Really 9 through 12, but we just wrote Ecclesiastes 4:9 on here with the date that we got together. And so I was like, oh, that would be so cool. He got me this, and especially because he's coming tomorrow, and I've been like kind of stressing about what activities to plan with him, what to do, because I did mention in a vlog, I don't know how many weeks ago it was, but me and Aunt's boundaries have increased. Glory be to God, but my flesh hates it. And so we're no longer like staying the night with each other at an Airbnb. I'm staying in my place, he's staying at an Airbnb. If he comes to Dallas, if I go to Houston, I'm staying in an Airbnb, he's staying at his dorms. And we just did that because whenever you open that door to sin, you just know, like you just don't want to play around with that. And then also we have to abstain from all appearance of evil. And I just did not want to continue to talk about lust and its effects, yet I'm cohabitating with my boyfriend. Like there's also a couple other boundaries that we had and that we've implemented. And so this is the first time that we'll be seeing each other and really following through with those boundaries. And so I'm letting it know like, hey, I would rather spend more time outside than inside to help us so that we're not being too lustful, and to literally allow light into our lives, like God's light, but also sunlight into our lives by just being outside, hanging out that way, being committed to abstinence. And so he was like, I got you this gift. It should really help out with planning and just giving us activities to do. And it will, because it's the hand casting kit. And so, oh, Lord, Aria, move your hand. Okay, so I'm not going to open this yet because I'm just going to do it with Aunt this week. But it says it includes, it says it's non-toxic. Ooh, I can smell the clay. It has the casting powder and practice powders. I love that. Mounting plaque, a sculpting tool, spoons, latex gloves, tablecloth, sandpaper, a manual, and a bucket. And so this is amazing. I don't know how much it costs. I just know that he got it off of Amazon. But y'all, I literally prayed for a man like Aunt. Like stuff like this, certain guys in my past wouldn't even think to be intentional. And even though this is a gift, I'm just grateful for Aunt's presence alone. Like that's something that we always talk to each other about. Just to experience being with him means more to me than gifts, but it's also nice when I get gifts as well, because I love giving gifts to others. And so it really is worth being intentional with your boundaries so that when your man of God does come, y'all just have a healthy, thriving relationship. With certain guys, certain boundaries I used to have, like, I'm not smoking. I don't really want to kiss you, especially if you're with other women. I don't really want to date around. I just want this to be monogamous, just us two. I want to be committed. I want to get married soon. I want you to be in your word more than you're thinking about me or lusting over me. Guys would just think I was crazy, where I would have to bend my boundaries to meet them where they were at. Not with that. Not with that. And even when he doesn't know or understand certain things, because we're very young, he still applies himself so that he can learn how to love me in a way that helps me. So it's worth waiting. But I have this, and then they did not pause. First of all, the way I ripped this, it looks like nothing's in there. They did not need all this paper. I can low-key kind of smell the mint. Okay, this is the Topicals, like the salve lip balm. Y'all, I literally put this on the list like a couple days ago. I am a Vaseline or Carmex girl. Been that way since I was a kid, and I'm real particular. I don't like the Carmex that has the flavored stuff in it. It doesn't work. The regular chapstick brand does not work for me. It gives you that white cast, the peeled lips, all that stuff. Carmex kind of does that too, but I just grew up on it, so I just let it slide. Vaseline from the tub, that is what I will always use. But the Vaseline in the sticks or the smaller tub, for me, that doesn't work. OG Vaseline or just Carmex. I really prefer the Carmex that you don't have to squeeze out, but I have the squeeze ones right now. I put this on there, and I told him, like, I really want to try products that are going to work. And I've heard so many good things about this Topicals. So I'm going to make a TikTok video, put it on, and then I'll update y'all later throughout the vlog with like whether or not I like it, all this stuff. If you notice, I haven't put anything on my lips since this morning, so I've been licking them. Like, this is so uncomfortable to me, but I really want to see if this is going to work. So shout out to Candace. All right, y'all. Just showing y'all the fit before I go out. I'm always gonna have my tote bag. I have on the Topicals lip balm. I'm doing a review on TikTok, seeing if I like it before I just recommend anything. Okay, y'all? Okay. And then I have on these kind of dark blue slacks, and then I just have on some black sandals. Toes are painted, and we love that. These, however, going to the nail store, and then I'm gonna get some like breakfast / lunch because it is 10:30 and I have been up since like 5:45. So I'm gonna get the nail glue, nail supplies is out, all the things. Then honors. Oh, y'all, pray for your girl. Last stop for now is gonna be Wingstop. Okay, I'm about to dive in. So I got a Diet Dr. Pepper medium light ice with, I basically made it dirty, just minus the coconut, you know, because new allergy now. But I got the twisted lime syrup, and then I also got vanilla, and then sweet cream is in here. And then this is my order from Wingstop. Y'all, I'm not really a Wingstop girl, but I've been craving wings lately. My family used to always order Wingstop growing up, and I just got tired of it. And because we didn't eat inside, it wasn't always the freshest. So I literally just ordered it. I'm gonna eat it in the car, see if it's good. But I got the hot honey tenders with the hot honey fried seasoning. And then I also got blue cheese dressing. My mouth is like salivating because all I had this morning was the matcha. So this is how it's looking. It actually does look really, really good. And then I've actually never had their blue cheese ranch before, and this doesn't even look like blue cheese. I'm gonna taste it and then see. I'll probably put the rating on the screen. Okay, y'all, this is definitely blue cheese. I could tell because like of the chunks in here. But y'all, my hand was literally shaking eating this because it is hot. Like, I rated like a 7 out of 10, maybe 8, depending on your spice level. But this is so good, and the tenders are so fresh. The fries are good, y'all. I kind of get the hype now with Wingstop. You just got to get it fresh. I am walking into honors class right now. Hey y'all, so post snap, I was really rushing today. A lot of stuff was going on, but I'll debrief later. I had a really good talk with my honors, teacher. Still reviewing this Topicals lip gloss, but it's 2 hours after a nap. It was doing pretty good. Keep in mind though, you're not sleeping, you're really doing too much in a nap, but it stayed, no white residue. I also did change my nails. I had to cut these really short. I do have a long nail bed. I'm showing y'all this so that y'all can see underneath. Like, I had to really cut my nails to nibs. So I know with my hands being this big and them being this long, I shouldn't go for short, but I already had the short. I don't know if I realized they were short or not. But anyways, I'm going to a community group for the first time with the church that I'm currently at, which is Cross Point Community Church in Rockwall, Texas. So I'm nervous, but I already communicated that to the group leader, so check mark on my part. We're going to Starbucks. I don't need any caffeine or anything. I had some this morning, and then I also had a little bit more with the Diet Dr. Pepper I showed y'all. I'm gonna be hungry again at some point, but I don't have any snacks on hand. I don't. Like, the trail mix is out, all this stuff had so much nuts in it. So for that, I've been staying hydrated, brought my Stanley with me. I don't bring her around anymore. Oh, I love how this looks. But yeah, I don't bring her around anymore. But I wanted to make sure that I brought her today. I did not bring a journal or a pen. But I also do have to pick up pens, so I might pick up some on the way. It just depends. Love y'all. Love y'all. Hey. Love y'all. Also, y'all, we're going to Rowlett, which is actually where Aunt is going to be staying. I'll pick him up tomorrow. Rowlett, Texas, really pretty over there. They have a lake and all the things on the way to Rockwall, which I'm like, that's cool. Like, they stay, whatever. That's not the point. That may not be a big thing for y'all, but it's 50 minutes away for me, like the specific location that we're going to. So I'm making a quick stop to Dollar Tree to get some pens. It's somewhere over there, so it's not far at all. Hello, y'all. My Apple Watch is dead. I was out for a lot tonight. I am extremely overstimulated just because, like, I had been up since like 5:45ish, which I think I let y'all know that in the vlog. I did end up taking like maybe an hour nap. It wasn't that long because Kenzie, my roommate, she was like, whoa, like you were sleeping then you were up immediately. So that just lets you know I didn't get as much sleep as I needed. I only had like 5.5 hours. Later took a nap. I did my nails, like took off the old ones, did my nails. I filmed a lot of content today. Still trying to see if I like the Topicals lip balm. So far it's leaning toward yes, definitely. Ooh, I hope there wasn't a whole bunch of food in my mouth. Gross. Got some Chick-fil-A. I had a free fry, sorry. I became like the Silver 1 member. Shout out for me for using Chick-fil-A, which is great if you're doing like weight loss or trying to meet like protein or carb or fiber goals. Chick-fil-A is the place. Okay, maybe not fiber, but Chick-fil-A is that girl. So I got the small fry, sweet and spicy sriracha, but I was eating it while I was driving, which is not cool. Don't do that. I've been getting convicted more and more about just the fact that I need to focus as I'm on the road, like pay attention to the road. I was going off on a tangent and then the alarm hit. But my point is, got that. I got an 8 count, I'm pretty sure, grilled nugget and then some macaroni as well. That Wingstop held me over for today. And so that was really good. And that was like 10 hours ago. What else? Like I said, I do feel overstimulated. I'm just really tired. It's just been a busy last couple of weeks, so I'm gonna wind down. I had to take some more allergy pills today, so that's making me tired as well. My throat was extremely itchy and like I kept coughing and stuff. My eyes were watering. There's a lot happening. But yeah, and to be clear, not an allergy because I consume like any nuts, like just the pollen and all that stuff in the air with spring. I'm fighting for my life, but yeah, I'm so excited to just relax, y'all. And then tomorrow I will be seeing Aunt, so that's gonna be like a really big day. Lots of things we're gonna be doing, so I want to be as well rested as possible. So there's that. I immediately got back here and like I took my hair out of a bun. I immediately changed out my clothes because I've been in business casual since this morning. But then I was like, wait, I gotta put my hair back up because I'm filming the Topicals lip balm video. I was like, ugh. But I know this consistency will pay off, but like tonight, I don't want to hear nothing about homework. I don't want to hear nothing about anything. I'll get that finished at some point. So, yeah. Tired. I'm so tired. Good morning, y'all. So I finished my Topicals review. Just like a short answer, I would say if you have the money to buy it, buy it. The longevity is pretty good. Just don't apply too much. You can use it as like an overnight lip mask, but again, do not apply too much because overnight as it's sitting, you'll definitely get like those like string things, which I just personally don't like. But it held up in a lot of different weather climates. Started to dry out after a couple hours. Typical. It just depended on what I was doing. Like if I was only drinking water out of straw, dry out a little. If I wasn't really eating or talking, didn't dry out that much at all. But if I'm eating, it didn't last long, which again is understandable. I do get that part. But yeah, I would say that If you already have a staple lip gloss that's cheaper than $16, or a cheaper lip balm or mask, whatever you use, I would say don't go out and buy that. If like it's nice, but it's not anything that I'm like, man, this is just so life-changing. So that's just my opinion. But I did make some matcha. I ran out of like my fruit ingredients. I really want to do mango matchas next, but here's how my matcha is looking. She's really cute. I warmed up the milk a little bit, not a lot because this is glass, but I just feel like this is so cute. So I have that. I also still have my Chick-fil-A from last night, the macaroni and the grilled chicken. I am going to do my eyebrows. I didn't even finish putting on sunscreen. I forgot I was doing that in the other video. But yeah, I will pick Ant up. Well, I'll leave here in like an hour to give me time to go get him. And then we're going to be hanging out for the day. I found out yesterday at the Bible study group that our church was having a Good Friday service. I don't think I follow them on Instagram, so that's probably why I did not know that. However, oh, this is sore right here. Ow. However, I didn't plan for that. Like, I knew that Ant was coming, so like I planned out a lot of activities for us, getting back at a certain time. And so I don't think I'm gonna go to the Good Friday service. Another thing is that I didn't grow up going to Good Friday services. That just wasn't a thing until I went to non-denominational churches. I grew up in Baptist churches. Both churches I went to as a kid, Baptist. And then once I went to college, once I went to college, that's when I went more non-denominational, and that's what I stick to. I just like that it's non-denominational. Like, now sometimes I will say, because no denomination is perfect, that some people in non-denominational do skate away from biblical truths just because like the message is come as you are, and you know, different things like that. However, I just do wish that it was implemented that non-denominational does not always have to equate to a rock concert or to LED lights and smoke machines or to heretical preachers. Like, I don't want that. And that can happen in Pentecostal church, Church of Christ, Baptist. It can happen in AME, African Methodist Episcopal. There's so many different things, but that's just something that I have kind of seen, like, because people had a true desire to not follow through with denominations, which I can understand because it's not inherently biblical. I just do wish that over time we would have stuck with that, which is just not having a denomination, but still having church according to the Bible, not all the extra stuff that goes. And I'm not going to say that if your church has LED lights and smoke machines, which I've actually talked about this on my YouTube channel last year. The video is called Church Aesthetics. But I'm not saying if they have those things, they're inherently demonic or bad. I just don't want to be there. Now, if I'm at a concert, a Christian concert, and they have LED lights and smoke machines and all the things, great. Because I think that's a different setting. But I just don't think that everything should be happening in church. That's my opinion. I want to be able to go to church, and just like how Moses had that moment where he knew he was standing on holy ground, which I like the song Holy Ground by Passion. I can like kind of correlate to that. Like how Moses, he was there and he knew he was on holy ground, so he took off his sandals. That's how I want church to be. When I go there, I don't want to feel like I could turn up and do a little jig, like maybe once or twice, like if it's a Christian rap song. But I need my flesh to submit. I need my flesh to die. I need my flesh to obey. And so the smoke machines and the lights that are blinding me, literally blinding me, no matter what section I sit in church, that's just not my cup of tea. That's it. That's all. But yeah, I'm also going to put this hard as nails strengthener on my nails. Actually, I really don't need it, but I still want to do it anyways. I'm gonna put like a thin coat, like very thin coat, because this dries super duper quick. But it's from Sally Hansen. You can literally just get it from Walmart. But yeah, it dries really quick. Just gives that extra gloss. Now these were not matte nails, so that's why I was saying like I don't technically need it. But it just still gives like an extra layer, especially if you're getting cheaper press-on nails. The polish may not be the best quality, so it can start to chip. You can also use builder gel. A lot of girls love to use builder gel. I'm not a builder gel girl. Not for curing my nails, not for curing meaning as a top coat, not for using it instead of glue. It's just not my thing. They don't really last that long to me, so that's just my preference. But do whatever, you know, float your boat with your nails. What else am I missing? I'm gonna go over Ephesians in a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty windy today. I just have to like kind of gauge things. I planned some things that I wanted me and Aunt to do, but because the weather is like being very weird and it's supposed to rain tomorrow and Sunday. It's like raining on Easter, okay. And I feel bad for the kids. Like, are y'all even gonna have Easter egg hunts? Like, that's sad. That's very sad. But yeah, also something I need to look into is the correlation with churches doing like the Easter bunny thing. But like, that's not biblical. At the same time though, the reason why I'm not like, oh my gosh, it's 100% demonic is because there are certain practices that we do that are man-made, but that we know for a fact that we can separate from the Bible. So right now, how I stand, before I've done like extensive research, this is just like my common sense approach in my opinion. I believe that if your child, well, no, I believe that once you introduce your child to the Easter bunny, like just bring them up, all this stuff, it's kind of similar to Santa Claus. I think it's more of a thing to kind of keep them happy in the moment. But also, if you're going to do that as a Christian parent, I believe that you should be exercising more than anything that Jesus Christ came and died for our sins. Yes, you can have fun with your siblings and cousins as y'all go to Easter egg hunts on Sunday, but do you know why we're even here? Like, I think it should be explained that that's like folklore. So yeah, that's just my opinion on that. Yeah, it's already dry, y'all. That's why I like this. It's just a nail strengthener. I use it on my natural nails too, because it just gives like a clear gloss that stays for like weeks. And I'm talking about through workouts, through all the whatever else I'm doing. But yeah, and then I just have some cuticle oil. If almost everything that I have, like nails wise, is gonna be like Amazon or either Walmart. Those are the cheapest places to get them, in my opinion. I guess you could go to Target, but I've never grown up getting nail stuff from Target. And, you know, Target's just, it's pricier. It's pricier. But yeah, the Bible study last night was interesting. I'm gonna spend some more time with them just to kind of like gauge the group and see if they're a good fit for me. Is there anything else I am missing? I think that means the answer is no. So
look at the greenery. It's so nice and beautiful.
Y'all, I love it out here. It's so beautiful. It's pretty muggy, but it's still so nice.
I actually prefer you to do it.
This, okay. Y'all, we going down this trail. It's nice. It's just kind of scary though. And look at our shoes, y'all. Like, this is not hiking material, but that doesn't matter. The Spirit of the Lord is with us. Amen. It kind of just looks like rotten apples. But I feel like, why would it only be 3? So, guess who I'm with? Anthony.
Hello.
Okay, so we're at Prayer Mountain. I like it, but our shoes are not. He has on Crocs. I have on fake Birkins. So it's like, that's probably not like the best thing. So yeah, it's really nice out here. It's very humid. It feels like Houston.
It really does. It's been like that. It's been like this for the past couple of days.
So yeah, but I feel like if we had the appropriate hiking gear, it would have been nice. But I'm sweating like a dog. Like a dog. I'm sweating like a dog. So yeah, but it's really nice. I love it. It's very serene. There's a lot of pretty flowers and stuff out here. The base of this is a church. It's Mount Creek Church, but they have Prayer Mountain here, and they have certain trails that you could take. We went down a little bit, but I could feel my ankles about to start giving out on me because I don't have support with these shoes.
The trail's very rocky.
It literally
like,
is.
It's literally like a bunch of
Very rocky. And you know what? Speaking of rocky, today is the day that Jesus died. So, if you think you have a rocky relationship with Christ, I would recommend you submitting to him first if you have not done that, and then giving over every burden that you have to him. Start by praying, journaling, processing all the things, because he will turn your life around. He will. He will turn it around. So, yeah. Y'all, this matcha, I did real good. It tastes more matcha-like. That's why I be putting the fruit in to kind of like hide the flavor, but this is still really good.
I've never seen anything like it.
We just left at an AMC. I'd say Minecraft was pretty good if you just want a movie to watch without having to use your brain. So yeah, we also came like 25 minutes late, and y'all, they kept the credits going for 50 minutes before the actual movie started. So look at God, we didn't miss anything. Look who's on the screen. Me. Yes. Ah, okay. Hey y'all, so I'm waiting on Aunt. Got my Stanley so I can drink my water. Nails still going good. I do normally get thicker press on nails. These are more flimsy, so I'm like, I wonder if they're gonna last. But Aunt is from Cali, y'all. He has never been to Texas Roadhouse before. We always talk about going there, but he doesn't know we're gonna go there today. So when he comes, I'm gonna play country music in the car. I have on my Texas necklace, and I have on my cowboy boots I got from Amazon, and then this belt right here. It's a man kneeling at the cross with the horse. Now, I don't know if Aunt's gonna like put two and two together. It's only like 10 minutes away from here. We're going to the one in Rockwall. I honestly haven't been to Texas Roadhouse in years. The last time I ordered it was back in Lubbock, so like 2023. So yeah, I really just want him to experience the rolls. I'm craving steak. I only ate like this much of like a block of cheese and then some salami because I didn't want it to go bad. I had some matcha this morning. Still don't have any fruit. I hope I can get around to doing that today. Gotta talk to Aunt's parents today as well. I had to change this morning. I had on my sweatsuit with the embroidery on it, but because like I said, it was gonna rain and all the things, and I even switched up our plans. I thought it was gonna rain. It has not. And the time for it to rain keeps getting pushed back, so I'm like, it's just not gonna happen. That's the thing. So there's that. But I just changed into this because it's hot. Like, it's raining, but it's hot. Like, it gives Houston vibes. But yeah, still got my earrings in. I don't know if I ever showed y'all these, but it's just the A. Oh, okay, well, there's an A and then there's an S over here for a ray of sunshine. Woke up this morning around 8. Y'all, my stomach was hurting so bad, so I just used the heating pad that Aunt had bought me a while back. I just got off my period, but because it's been irregular, I'm technically, like, if I was on a regular period in the Clue app, I'm supposed to start my period in like 9 days. So I feel like I'm gonna have 2 periods, which is sucks. It really does suck, but there's no but. It sucks. Talked to my aunt. My cousin, she made it to regionals or final, one of the two in track. She's doing amazing. Taymon's doing amazing. Taylor. I love my siblings so much, y'all. Like, they're so great. Yesterday with Aunt was amazing. Prayer Mountain, sitting on the back of the truck bed and journaling and listening to music. I really want us to do that again today because it's just so nice. We ate at this burger place. I put in like a 2-second clip. That burger was so good. We halved it, so we got a guacamole burger. Aunt picked that. It was okay. It's just a burger with guacamole. I wanted a poblano burger because it had queso and regular cheese. And yes, I keep my dairy pills with me. Wait, shoot, I better. Wait a minute. I'm out. I didn't bring any more with me. Okay. Oh wait. Thank God, I have one left. It was in the wrong pocket, but I have one left. Oh, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God. But yeah. And then we had a sweet and spicy Hawaiian burger, so it had like bacon, barbecue, and had pineapple. So good, so good. I know what I said about Topicals. Like, if you have the money to buy it, I guess buy it. But to me, it just only lasts a tiny bit longer than like a Carmex, and just add a little gloss to it. So it's good, but it's not like superb or anything. But I'm using it up because Aunt bought it for me. And when somebody gives you a gift, like, put that gift to use. So yeah, we studied Jude this morning, because we read the same like passage every Saturday, because I do value my own time with God. And so I used to think, like, as a Christian, when you get a boyfriend, like y'all should be doing Bible studies together every day. And it's like, no, sometimes I want my own time for God to teach and correct me in private. But then, like, on a Saturday, just meet in between, we'll just virtually read the Bible. And so that's what we did this morning. We were going through Jude verses 8 through, like, Aunt's coming, verses 8. Oh, you look so nice. Hey, you don't gotta walk fast now. You don't gotta walk fast now. I literally said he don't gotta walk fast, and he started running. He started running. But yeah, we were reading verses like 8 through 10 or 11. They was talking about fighting over Moses' body and stuff. There's a lot going on. So we had to watch another video to help us understand. It just, there's a lot. But yeah, I'll say hi to Aunt.
Hello.
Oh, you look like you've been fighting for your life.
No, I have not. I feel good. I feel great. I'm glad that I get to spend another day with you.
Do you like my outfit?
I love your outfit.
See my boots?
Oh, okay. I see.
And my belt.
Okay.
And my necklace.
Plan B was prepared.
Very prepared. It's Texas.
That's very beautiful.
Thank you. Feeling very country today, so I'm gonna play country music. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. And had to run back inside because he forgot something. But y'all, we are good. Like, we don't even need a second meal because we both got sirloins. Got an 8 ounce. I got a. I'm so sorry, y'all. My acid reflux for whatever reason has really increased this year, and so the burps, everything that comes with that, the throw up feeling, it's been rising over this year. But I was going to say that he got the 8 ounce, I got the 6 ounce sirloin. It was really good. He got his medium well, I got mine's medium rare. I got a sweet potato with honey and cinnamon. He got loaded sweet potato. The rolls amazing as always. And then I got a house salad with blue cheese. He got steak fries. So good. We also have rolls to go for free. Shout out to him. That was Ant's first time trying it, y'all. He loved it. He loved it. I'll see if I can like include him in a clip as well of him saying that he really liked it once he comes back. Oh, I'm sore. But y'all, that has us really wanting to go to sleep. But yeah, it was so good. We were in and out. Probably no more than an hour than we were in there. Did the reservation online, so that was super easy. I just love Texas Roadhouse, and he really loves it too. So he said our top 3 restaurants that we've had together is going to be Chicken Salad Chick, which I love, and that's like more light and refreshing. Oh, I'm missing one. Texas Roadhouse. It's a chicken place. Dave's Hot Chicken. So we got spicy, we got steaks, and then we also got Chicken Salad Chick. Spicy because we like our tenders like mild or hot at Dave's Hot Chicken, and even the mild has some good spices to it. As far as, we don't have a song for us yet, like a couple song. Gospel wise, he said Encourage Yourself, which I really do like that one, but I was thinking something else. I don't know what I would have picked though. And then our regular just secular song, we wanted to do I Miss You by Aaron Hall, but there's a part in there where it's like, it's a little too freaky for me, so we need to say that for marriage, not for now. And then what else? Oh, our Christian rap song, we're thinking about doing Come Through. So yeah, but thoughts on Texas Roadhouse?
12 out of 10. The rolls were really good, and I like what was the entree?
Oh,
I mean, not the entree, the
yes,
starter.
the appetizer. We also had rattlesnake bites, which are really good too. I didn't like the Cajun ranch. Aunt was like, yeah, it is what it is, but I didn't like it. But
It just tastes like regular Italian dressing to me. But I was surprised how loaded the sweet potatoes were. Yeah, I know like marshmallows is usually on sweet potatoes, but I didn't expect it to look how it did. So yeah, and the steak was good. Steak was good too.
So we're at the park now. The sunset has already been in fade, but we're gonna talk to his parents. We're probably gonna do it on here. Look at me, look at you again. I love it at here. We're in Rockwall. This Harry Myers park is like really beautiful. I really love it. Put the blanket out, and then he's gonna go and get some more from out the crystal. Would y'all believe me if I said I already cried? And I haven't even picked up Aunt yet. I literally already cried, y'all. Haven't even picked up Aunt yet. Haven't even gone to church yet. And like a crazy person, I played Don't Cry by Kirk Franklin. Knowing that was gonna get me going. But to be fair, I was crying before then. Like, that wasn't the only factor. So, yeah. But yeah, I definitely was. I was crying, all right. I indeed was crying. So, yeah, y'all, I was going through it. Getting some gas right now. But yeah, y'all, going through it. Hey, y'all, so happy Easter. I recorded some clips as I was on my way to get Aunt. But I don't know if that's good quality or not. If it's not, you'll see me re-explaining or hear me re-explaining. If it is, it'll cut. I'm gonna edit. But first of all, happy Easter, y'all. So I want to start off talking about Christ, of course, and then I'll go into like just me, how I'm feeling. Excuse me. So Easter, of course, should not be the only day that we celebrate Christ, just like how Christmas shouldn't be the only day that we celebrate Christ, just like Good Friday shouldn't be the only day that we are excited about the fact that he died for us, that he was selfless for us. But I love that these are holidays because they give us time to actually reflect. And of course, not everyone's going to do that, but the general rule of thumb is still there, that we have a specific time set apart in order to honor and really dedicate ourselves to Christ for that day. It's a day that should be for rest and for remembering what he did. And so first, what I want to say is that I commend all of the pastors today who preached messages without having to do extra biblical things. Like, for example, Christmas and Easter are the two services that are always going to have churches packed. Now, throughout the rest of the year, it's like, not really. Maybe January, because people are making a vow to start going to church more, but then they might start like dropping out and all that stuff. But I love how this jingles. Like that sound, I feel like that's so cool, but that's how it looks. Oh, I forgot I have on a necklace. It was hiding, y'all. This is my class of 22 necklace. High school, not college graduation, unfortunately. But I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yes. That's when services are most packed during church. And so pastors, I feel like they get performance anxiety. And so they feel like they have to do too much or overexert themselves when they're preaching because they have new people in the building and they want them to commit to their church. Or it could just be seen from a downright, the first word I thought was selfish, but I don't know if that's the correct word I want to use, but just a view that is not correct. They see that extra people are coming, and so they think, more people, more money are coming. Let me preach a sermon that feels good, but is not really good. And the reason why I say it's selfish is because that's the complete opposite of what Christ did. He did not preach feel good messages. He didn't do anything like that. He told us the truth straight up, and we didn't like it, but it's like, it is what it is. Either we follow it or we don't, and we know the consequences for that. But today, I love that there was no extraness at my church. They explained that there could be some new people there, and they were just saying like, hi, welcome to the church. But they were also saying like, we still do have to preach the truth of Christ, which is that Christ is Christ, and we cannot afford to be passive. We can't be like, oh yeah, he seems like a cool guy, he might be a prophet, I don't know, but nobody that I want to follow. No, like, either you accept him and you accept him fully, or if you don't accept him, you reject him. There's no two truths at the same time, because Christ is the ultimate truth. So that was really nice. This morning on my way to church, I was crying. I'm just so thankful for what God has pulled me out of. I'm just so grateful for what God has pulled me out of. It's it's just there's just no words to describe that feeling. That's just all I'll say. Everything that God has delivered me from, the environments he's taken me out of, and just he's been that solid rock for me on which I can stand. I'm beyond grateful. And so the theme for the week one is a couple things. Of course, that Christ died, but he conquered death and he is risen, and that'll always be the theme. Of course, that's the main theme because it's Easter. And then also I would say another theme for this week has just been the fact that I've been so overstimulated. So I want to end the vlog by just being real. I'm going through a lot. Like, I have a lot of health challenges. I ended my period a little while ago. Like, it was like 22 days. But now I think my period is going to start back up. I've been having like allergic reactions. My migraines have really been intensifying. Just a lot going on. It's a lot going on. I feel like I always have to show up for something or always be somewhere. And then the moment that I do rest or that I stop doing things or stop, prioritizing my responsibilities, I feel bad, which in some aspects I should, because it's like, those are your responsibilities, but I'm tired. And I know you would think, okay, well, look forward to summer, it's almost done. Well, yes and no, because summer is going to be a little scary for me. I don't think I've talked about it on the channel yet, but I'm going to have to find a job like pretty much immediately. And then from that point, I also need to make sure that I have somewhere to stay, because I'm not going back home. It's just not, it wouldn't be safe or wise, in my opinion, if I tried to do that. This man is looking for his car. It's literally catty corner right here. I see this man looking for his car and he's so lost and he's going the wrong direction. I watched him park and I was like, oh, he has an Oklahoma license plate. That's interesting because we're in Texas. And then I saw him go into the store, I'm pretty sure. And I guess what he needed they didn't have. And now I see him scouring the parking lot for his car. He's literally beeping it. Oh, he just found it. Yo, he was a while away. And actually, that's such a good representation going back to Christ. Like, we're always lost. Like, he's always there right in front of us. Y'all, he has a white Mercedes-Benz with an Oklahoma license plate. It's not really common with the style of car that he has. No, amongst these other regular cars, that's a luxury car in this Walmart parking lot. So he's looking for it. He can't find it, but it's there the whole time. It's shiny, it's white, it's pure. It's Christ. He's always there for us, but we miss him whenever we follow after the lust of our own heart. But anyway, so yeah, I've been struggling with that. We're parked right now. Ant's inside at Walmart. He found like a little wood thing to fit in my typewriter. I got a typewriter for Christmas, but I accidentally threw away the ribbon spools, and so he found one in Walmart. But I was like, thanks babe so much, but I need a second one. And so he's going into Walmart to see if he can find a second one. He also bought me an Apple AirTag. That's another reason I was crying this morning. Not the AirTag, but just like, I didn't know when God was gonna bless me with a man that actually cared. Like, certain things that Aunt does, like, I didn't ask him to buy me an AirTag. I said I needed one for whenever I buy a new car so I won't lose my keys. And yesterday, like, I've just really been struggling with migraines. Like, yesterday we were out and about and I literally just had to lay in the back of the car. I couldn't go in the store because of how bad my migraine was. Same thing again earlier today. Immediately, like when we're in service, I felt like itchy and weird because I think it's from the energy drink I drank, which was a C4. I've had it before, but it made me feel so weird this time. I only had like 4 hours of sleep because I had to do a project and then I did it wrong, so I had to resubmit it today. There was so much going on, but even in the midst of that, Aunt is still helping out. Like, he's still being there for me. Like, he literally was like, hey babe, I was in the store, I couldn't find what I wanted, because he wanted a bow tie for his suit today. And I wish we would have gotten pictures, but y'all, the way my head was pounding, I had to immediately change my clothes and take my bun down. That's why we're looking like this. But I had to immediately like take that out, because I was like, no, I was like, I'm not doing this, I cannot do this. And Aunt immediately changed too, because it's like started getting hot then cold, whatever. My point is, just made me so emotional. Like, having Aunt, having Ruth and Rebecca in my life, it just, I'm so grateful, like more grateful than I can ever explain it. So even though both of us aren't with our family this Easter, being with each other is great. We also went to go see the Amateur, and we went to Texas Roadhouse again. Yeah, so I'm beyond grateful for him. I love him so much. I love him so much. But like the little things he does, and with it's like 98% of the time, because you know he's human. There's no groaning, there's no complaining, there's no back talk. It's just him. It's just him being a good person. And so again, I'm more grateful than Ant will probably ever know for his presence and for his love. And that's the same way I feel about Christ. Like, so yeah. I do still have a headache a little bit, unfortunately. Like, especially in this region over here. And like in the middle of my head a little bit. But yeah, it's really just in this region. I also do kind of feel like it could be my glasses, because I think these are a tighter pair than the other ones I have. So I think it could be my glasses too, because I immediately feel better when I take them off. But I gotta drive, spend the last couple hours with Aunt. We're gonna do like the little hand casting things and all that stuff, and then drop him off. He goes back to Houston. I go back to my dorm. So yeah, it's always sad when we have to say goodbye. And I told him yesterday, I told him every time, I'm like, okay babe, I don't think I'm gonna cry when you leave this time. And for the most part, that always proves not to be true. But yeah, hopefully I can keep things together. And it's not even just about keeping it together for the sake of looking presentable, just more so like I just don't like all the negative emotions that come with it. And so that's definitely really hard for me. I feel like there was one more thing I wanted to mention, but I just completely forgot. I'm going to dread having to take all this stuff up to my room. Like, I'm 100% gonna dread it. So I might have a stop at Paul Quinn first to drop my stuff off. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then, no, because the food trucks are about to go. No, I still might have them do it though. Just help me bring my stuff up. And that way it'll be so much easier. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have us do that. And then, yeah, so start at the park, start at Paul Quinn. Oh, that's gonna all be happening so quickly, y'all. But all right, so this was a nice vlog. Started off very weird with all the different emotions I was feeling. I didn't even want to vlog, but this video is already 11 minutes now, so toodles.